What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the NCRC channel. I know it has been a long time. I know I always say that. My deepest sympathies. I know I'm horrible. Anyway, exciting today. We have the Cheap Truck Challenge, okay? So we've got two cheap trucks in front of me right here. Obviously, I did pay some money for them. I didn't get them for $10, unfortunately. But relatively cheap to what they are new. So really quick, I'll go over the cost. So to our left, we have a very old, I think it's pretty old, Traxxas Slash 4x4 VXL. Not the Ultimate, just the regular version. Usually retails for about $450, $440. I got it for $240 used. And then over to our right is a very cool and scale looking, what I think is pretty scale looking, first generation Losi Baja Rey. And it's just kind of like it's a trophy truck mimic. So it's got independent front suspension, which you can kind of see there. And actually in the rear, it has trailing arms with a solid axle. So, and of course the body that kind of mounts, a bunch of different ways. You got a bunch of different holes here to mount that. So it is a pretty cool truck. Obviously, it's got its it's got its dents and dings and stuff like that. Both of them do. And really, the reason I bought both of these trucks is, I was driving my ECX Torment around in the winter, and I was thinking, it's nice, it's easy, it's very cheap, obviously. I mean, I got that for like $100, but it's two-wheel drive, it's kind of slow, and so I was thinking it'd be more fun to have something that's four-wheel drive, that's a little more built up, a little bit, you can take a little more abuse, things of that nature. And so I was looking at brand new Losi Baja Reys, and they retail for about $500, and I actually found one locally for a little bit less than that, about $400, and I was pretty happy with that. And I picked it up, I unboxed it, and it was just so nice that I didn't want to use it. I didn't want to take it out of the packaging, really. I mean, I took it out of the box, but I didn't want to take it out of, I didn't want to run it. I didn't want to mess it up or anything and whatever. And, it's got the aluminum chassis. It just looks really nice. And so I didn't want to mess it up. So I ended up selling that for what I got it for. So I got my money back on that. And I picked up this, which, of course, is pretty well used. As you can see, the people in there aren't doing pretty well. I took this off. Yeah, the body does stay on, it's just not on right now, but it's got some different wheels and tires on it, as you can kind of see, and overall it's had its day. But I got this, like I said, about $245, and it's got all the electronics in it. They're actually sitting right over here. So that's the motor and speed controller out of it. Right there. Didn't come with a radio, but I did pick up the stock radio, which is this, of course, the DX3. All right. So I picked this up, and I mainly did this because it's actually a pretty nice radio, to be honest. Foam wheel. I like the trigger as well, and it works with obviously the smart batteries and all that kind of stuff. But mainly I bought this because of that right there. It has the AVC, which is nice. The receiver in the truck already has AVC, so I wanted another remote that still had AVC, and this one did. So that's why I picked that up. But overall, I don't know. I just didn't want to buy I didn't want to buy new because I just didn't want to break a new truck, and I felt like that would be unfortunate. So yeah, I just bought this because I thought, it's already got the upgrades, it's got like CVDs in the front, it's got the solid rear, it's kind of something different than a Slash and blah blah blah. But then I stumbled upon this, and I can't, you know, I just can't get one and be done. Obviously, as everyone knows in RC, you just end up with a bunch of these things. So this I found also on, I found both of these on Facebook, but this one I found on Facebook as well. And it was, like I said, $240. They retail for about $430, $440, $450, somewhere in there. And actually, it's pretty clean underneath. So take the body off here, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, and I'll move the light as well. But pretty clean under here. Like I said, I believe it's a first gen 4-wheel drive 3S system in here with the Valenion, which is nice. Everything works just fine. The steering servo I think is not stock. I'm pretty sure because it would have come with a waterproof one, but not a huge deal. It's just a stock Traxxas one. It kind of sucks actually, but what are you gonna do? It's something I can do later on. It didn't come with these wheels and tires. I bought these afterwards, and see, I'm trying to be smart about it because I can actually use these on not only this vehicle, I can use them on this if you take off the front and the rear fenders, and I can use it on the Torment as well. They're all 12mm hex, so no need to buy 3 sets of different on-road tires for 3 vehicles. So that's kind of nice. But this was reasonably beat up. It came with these shocks back here, which I just took off, which are just the stock shocks with the nice aluminum metal caps, actually, which is a pretty reasonable upgrade. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably throw these on the ECX Torment. And then I actually recently picked up and actually just installed these yesterday, which are the Traxxas big bore shocks, not the GTRs. But I got these used, again, $25. And they are all metal with the titanium nitride coated shafts. They use the preload spacers. Unfortunately, they're not threaded, but again, for $25 to get a full metal body shock kit, I don't think it's that bad. It's a little soft for my liking. I probably got to put like 45 in here or something, or 50. I don't know, but not bad. It didn't have Nerf bars or anything. It didn't have like a battery hold down either, and it's a little, like I said, it's a little beat up. I mean, you got the wires there, wires here. I'll try to zoom in a little bit, but yeah, wires not in great shape. So, like I said, it's used. It's definitely been used, but I think for what I got it for, decent. I also picked up a radio recently for this vehicle and just for kind of vehicles, I think, in the future as well. And I'll show you that in this video too. That is the Fly Sky, I think it's the GT3B radio. And it's got a full screen on there, pretty nice. I'll show you, I'll turn it on real quick. This is now connected to the Slash. Turn it on, and it's pretty cool. You got all your trims and stuff like that, endpoints, reversing, exponential, has this little ABS feature, but I mean, who knows how well that works. But pretty nice radio. The range on this original radio was absolutely terrible. I could barely drive it 3 houses down without it cutting out. It was bad. So I picked that up, and I'm hoping that's going to be a good radio, not only for that vehicle, but the receivers are pretty cheap as well. So, I'll probably put it in other vehicles in the near future, but I guess that's kind of it. That's really the update, the fleet update, if you will. So yeah, and I don't know. I just picked these up because they were cheap. Again, relatively cheap for what they were. They were in kind of relatively good shape. This needs a lot of cleaning. The underside's pretty bad, to be honest. And I can show you that if you give me a second here. Yes, as you can see, this Baja Rey has seen better days, and let me zoom in a little bit on that. So we have Proline Power Stroke shocks, but I don't know if the oil's like super thick or something, but yeah, this is just not working very well. A good amount of rust, just a lot of dust, like, you know, sandy, dusty area. It has some neat upgrades on it though, like, you know, like I just mentioned, the Proline shocks up front. It's got a really nice, I believe a Savox 1258 servo. That is the original receiver right there as well. And then in the back, it has some of the RC four-wheel drive King coilover shocks and the metal upper links as well, which is a reasonable upgrade. So, I mean, it's got, you know, it's got some decent upgrades on it, I'm not gonna lie. Again, the bottom of the chassis is all beat up, and this is what I didn't want to happen when I bought the new one. I was like, once I drive it, it's gonna look like this, it's gonna be worth, you know, half as much. He's also got the Hot Racing steering upgrade as well, if you can barely see that in there. So again, a few choice upgrades on this truck. You know, nothing nuts, nothing crazy, but for the price I got it for, he already had the upgrades. I mean, these shocks are like 60 bucks themselves. So, you know, I don't know. I thought I did okay, and we'll see how it shakes out. Again, the body has seen better days, but yeah, that's it. Wanted to give you guys an update. These are my current projects, and you know, hopefully I can make more consistent videos, keep you guys kind of up to date. I've got a couple parts in for this. Mainly the front outdrives are absolutely destroyed. Maybe you can see it there. Yeah, pretty rough. So I got those. I'm gonna probably do some different shocks in the front and rear. I'm thinking like Arma 6S shocks, like all around, because I want to like jump it and whatnot, obviously. And obviously, you know, I think these are axle or axial. I forget how you say the company name, but you know, they're the Exo wheels and tires, which are very old. And oh yeah, these are completely coming off there, which is nice. Very, very convenient. So yeah, definitely needs a new set of wheels and tires. Again, I can use the Pro Lines for now, at least on road, but it'll need a new set. So anyway, just, you know, some new vehicles that quite frankly I'm excited for. I mean, what I like about the Slash, and you can't see it anymore, but what I like about this is you can use the Slash for almost anything. You can make it into a street car, you can make it into a rally car, you can make it, you know, obviously a short course truck. You can make it into a monster truck, which is kind of what I was going for here with the larger wheels and tires, and I'll probably end up getting the body post and put a taller body on it as well. So it's just a very versatile vehicle, and you get a lot, I think, out of one of these. I mean, you can, like I said, you can just turn it into a bunch of different things. And then, of course, you have this, which is, I think, just a really cool, neat platform. You got, you know, a lot of nice metal chassis pieces. Pretty nice aftermarket for this as well. And to me, again, it's just all new. I never had one of these, and so it's kind of exciting for me to have this vehicle. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to end it there. Just wanted to show you guys the projects. And you know what? As we go on here, we're going to see which one of these that I like better and which one kind of performs the best given the conditions, and you know, maybe which cheap truck is best. Kind of like the cheap truck challenge in the, you know, that they do on Motor Trend, but just for the RC version. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you learned something or got something out of this, or maybe just enjoyed watching it, and that'd be awesome. So that's it from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Appreciate it.